Hello and welcome to Yoga by the Bay with Erin from beautiful Bayfront Park in Sarasota, Florida. If you are enjoying these uplifting yoga videos, please subscribe, and that way you'll be notified when there's more that will be released. Today's yoga practice is all about holiday stress. Yoga teaches us some tools to help with that. So grab your mat and join me. We are going to start on our backs. So come into a supine position and just relax, focusing on your breath. So focus on your inhales and your exhales and do what you can to make them even. We want to have nice long inhales, and when we exhale, really take that time to relax and release. Maybe even bring in some Ujjayi breathing by making the breath audible by sealing your lips on the exhale, following that sound and allowing it to draw you in. Yoga teaches us that there are tools we can use when we do feel a shift in our energies. We can tell when things are getting a little stressful, and at that moment, ask yourself, is this worth disturbing my peace for? And hopefully, the answer is no. So let's bring your knees bent, bringing your heels close to your booty, taking your hands and placing them alongside. We're going to come into a bridge pose. So give me a nice deep inhale here. And as you exhale, lift your hips up. You can even go a little deeper by coming on the outer edge of your shoulders. Maybe clasp your hands where those hips used to be. See if you can draw your knees together. So you want to have your hip bones and your knee bones in alignment. Bring your gaze up. Let the heart lift. You can stay here or take the right leg, lifting it up and lowering it down. Left leg, lift it up and lower it down. Let's do one more round. Right leg goes up and down. Left leg up and down. Give this an inhale, lift those hips nice up to the sky. Exhale, gently lower them down. Take your right ankle, cross it over your left knee. Draw your right knee away from you, flex your toes. You've created a figure four. So let's begin to lift the left heel off the mat, draw that figure four towards you, and then loop your hands through the figure four. You can either hold behind your thigh or at the front of your calf, whatever your body is allowing you to do today, honor that. So as you inhale, draw the knee in, but at the same time, release that right knee away from you. So two movements here. We're drawing the left knee in and pushing the right knee out and breathing. Yoga teaches us that when we are going through stressful times, to tune into our breath, to draw your awareness and your attention inward. So let's give this a nice deep breath, and then very gently bring that figure four down, uncross the right ankle and bring the left ankle over the right knee. Push that left knee away from you, flex the toes of your left foot, and then start to lift that right foot off the mat. Wind your hands into your figure four, clasping wherever is going to show up for you. Remembering, you're drawing the right knee in and pushing the left knee out. And breathing. Again, these tools that we learn on our yoga mat take into our lives. When you feel the energy shifting, you want to just breathe into it. Just as your muscles are relaxing with the breath, so can your emotions. Let's give this one more breath. And then very slowly release that figure 4. Bring your left foot back to the mat. Extend your arms out to a T. Bring your feet mat distance and just start to sway side to side. So you want to take the time when you windshield wiper those knees to take a moment to roll over those hip joints. Allow your breath to guide you here. One more, side to side. And then the knees come back to center, and then take your hands and wrap them around your knees. And now we're going to start to sway forward and back. So very small, gentle movements. You're getting a little massage along your spine. And then make them bigger. See if you can start to come to seated, and then roll back. Seated, and then roll back. You can continue this, or you can come into staff pose to plow pose. Staff pose to plow. One more staff to plow. And then we come back and meet in staff. Let's set up for a forward fold. So reach those hands to the sky. Reach through those fingertips. Give me a nice deep inhale. And on the exhale, hinge forward. Take your fingertips, reach them towards your toes. Once you find that edge where you're just like, ooh, this is enough for me, then fold forward. Bring your hands along the mat. You can clasp them around your feet, whatever is showing up for you, and breathing. Each breath, you want to draw the nose towards the toes so you're still lengthening through your spine. Allow the back of your calves to open here. Again, tune in to your muscles, relaxing and releasing. And know the mind can do the same. One more breath. And then very slowly rise up. We're going to bend your knees. Have your hands behind your hips. Your feet are mat distance apart. We're coming into a reverse tabletop. So give this a nice deep inhale. And on the exhale, lift those hips up. Draw your shoulder blades together. Lift your heart. Bring your gaze up. Support your neck. Have those knees drawn in so they're lined up with your hips. Give this a nice open body, a nice breath. So your front body is open, your heart is open. Breathe into the space, the form your body is creating with an inhale, and slowly lower down with an exhale. So now bring those feet together. Have your knees come out to either side. Use your hands around your ankles to draw your feet in even closer to your torso. Sit up nice and tall. Again, we are inhaling and lengthening through the spine, and as you exhale, your heart is leading you forward. Use those elbows to draw those knees out at the same time and breathe. Every breath. Can you go a little bit deeper into your pose? Can you feel your muscles respond to the breath? Same with your emotions. When you feel the shift in your energy starting to change, stop right there. Breathe and relax and release into it. You're not suppressing them. You're acknowledging them. Let's give this one more breath. And then very slowly rise up. So your left leg is going to stay here. Take your right foot and bring it to the back of the mat. Have your left foot come to the top, just above your right knee. Place your left hand behind your left hip and reach your right hand up to the sky. Let's give this a nice deep breath. And on the exhale, lift your hips up and reach your right hand all the way to the back of the mat. Again, we're opening that front body. This is great for those of us that sit a lot in our lives. So take the time to open here. Give this a nice deep breath and then lower those hips down and we'll switch sides. So take the right leg, it comes into the front of the mat. Bend your left foot, bring it behind you. Right foot comes to the top of your left leg, just above your knee. Right hand, right hip, left hand up to the sky. Give this a nice deep inhale, and as you exhale, lift those hips up and reach that hand Open that front body, open yourself, because there's so much more to life than the limited experience you currently have. So when you are stressing out, realize that there's more out there. Don't let this one moment ruin your day. Let's give this a nice deep breath and bring those hips back down. Extending your legs out into a wide seated straddle. So we're flexing those toes, reaching and lengthening up through the spine. Place your hands behind your head. With this lengthened spine, as you inhale, reach your right elbow towards the right side and come back up. Left elbow, left side, and come back up. Let's do that 2 more times. Right, over to left with your breath. Right, over to left. Meet back in center, release the hands and bring them in front of you. So giving those toes room to reach to the sky, press your legs into the mat. If those toes are turning in, close off your seated straddle. So give this a nice deep breath. And on the exhale, just come forward. So once you find those toes start to turn in, you've met your match. You're far enough. And just breathe right there. Breathe right into this. One more breath. And then gently release. We're going to come into a neutral tabletop position. So make sure as you come on your hands and knees, your palms are wide open and they're directly under your shoulders. The knees and the hips are lined up. So coming into a cow pose, you're going to drop the belly, gaze comes forward. Coming into a cat pose, curl the spine, gaze goes between your knees and press that mat away. Do that a few times. Allow your breath to guide you. Listen to your breath draw you in. One more rotation. Meet in that neutral tabletop position. Tuck your toes under. So let's give this a nice deep inhale. And on the exhale, come into downward facing dog. Take a few walks with your dog, finding some movement. We're going to do a little downward dog, upward dog flow. So find your downward dog stationary. Give this a nice deep inhale. As you exhale, we're going to come forward over your wrists with your weight. Drop your hips down to the mat. Come to the tops of your feet. Lift your heart. On the exhale, curl back over those toes. Come into downward dog. 2 times here. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. Take a moment, rest, breathe, allow the heart rate to calm, allow the mind to calm. And then let's inhale your right foot up. On the exhale, draw your right knee towards your nose. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right knee towards right elbow. So shift that weight forward. Tap the elbow if you can. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right knee towards left elbow. Can you tap it? Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right foot top of the mat between your hands. Drop your back heel, rise up. Warrior 2. Rising up to warrior 2. Gazing out at the front hand, making sure your front knee is stacked over the ankle, back leg is long and strong, hands are reaching in opposite directions. Hold in this pose and relax and release. Allow yourself to soften into this pose. As you inhale, open your right palm. As you exhale, peaceful warrior time. So reach that left hand down the left leg, reach those right fingertips up to the sky. Feel that whole right side of your body open here. Maybe even bend a little bit more into that front knee. Hold here. in peaceful warrior. Feel the energy. We are all energetic beings. You are surrounded by peace. Tap into that peace. Give this a nice deep inhale. And then very slowly, front knee bent, take your right hand to the outside of your right foot. Lift your left hand to the sky. Can you bring the gaze up as well? Lengthening through the crown of your head, lengthening through your spine. As you hold here, can you think of something that just allows your heart to sing? Can you bring a little gratitude in? Also a great lesson to use when we're going through stress. Think of the things in your life that don't cause you stress. One more breath. And then very slowly, we're going to rise back to warrior two. Gaze comes forward. As you inhale, open your right palm. As you exhale, reach it to the sky, straightening your front knee, setting up for triangle pose. So on the inhale, reach your right fingertips back. On the exhale, bring your right fingertips forward and down to the mat, the outside of your right foot. Left hand goes up to the sky, lengthening through the crown of your head, bringing your gaze upward. Another moment for gratitude. When that stress comes into your life, think to yourself, what do I have to be grateful for? And hopefully you find many, many things. One breath here as you inhale. As you exhale, bring that left hand down, bend your right knee. We're going to shift your weight into your right foot, lift your left leg up to the sky, and dip your right head down, coming into a standing split. Breathing here. Give this a breath, and then take the left knee, bend it, and place it behind the right knee and squat. 2 more times. Inhale, standing split. Exhale, squat. Inhale, standing split. Exhale, squat. And then bring the left foot to meet the right. As you inhale, come into a halfway lift. As you exhale, forward fold. And then rise all the way to standing. Root down, rise up, bring those hands to the sky. And through heart center. Take a pause. And then inhale those arms up. Exhale, we're going to swan dive forward. Inhale, hands on shins, halfway lift. Exhale, hands on the mat. Walk your left foot back all the way, press down. Into your hands, press for an open heart. And then meet me in downward facing dog. We've been here before. Take a nice deep inhale. And release. See if you can release some of that stress. Let it go. Inhale, left foot up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left foot up. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Tap, maybe. Inhale, left foot up. Exhale, knee, right elbow. Inhale, left foot up. Exhale, left foot, top of the mat, between your hands. Drop your back heel down, rise up to warrior two. Bring your gaze forward, making sure your back leg is long and strong. Front knee is stacked over the ankle. Hold in this solid foundation. Feel your body respond to the form it is currently holding. Breathing into this. Expanding through all of your limbs and realizing that our feelings are based on our limited experiences. There's so much out there we haven't experienced, so don't limit yourself. As you inhale, open your left hand. As you exhale, reach it to the sky. Right hand goes down your right leg. Maybe bend a little bit more generously in that left knee, reaching those left fingertips to the back of the mat. Peaceful warrior, surrounded by peaceful energy. I wish you could see what I see right now. A beautiful park, beautiful people, boats. It's a gorgeous morning here in Sarasota. Sending you this image mentally. Give this a nice deep breath. And then very slowly, the left hand comes to the outside of the left foot. The right hand reaches up to the sky. Imagine you're lengthening through the crown of your head to lengthen through your spine. How about a little gratitude? I can tell you some things I'm grateful for. I see them right in front of my eyes. What do you see in front of your eyes that you're grateful for? Bring that in. Give this a nice deep breath, and then press up and back to Warrior Two. Gaze forward. Hold yourself up here. Have pride in your warriors. Inhale, open your left palm. Exhale, reach it to the sky, straightening your front leg, setting up for triangle. So as you inhale, left fingertips go back. As you exhale, left fingertips go forward and down. Right hand and fingertips go to the sky, gaze follows, and then lengthen through that spine, through the top of your head. Another moment to bring in something you're grateful for, something to combat the stress that the holidays are bringing into your life. Give this one more breath. And then bring your gaze down, bend into your left knee, bring your right hand to the mat, shift your weight to your left foot, reach your right leg up to the sky, dip your head down, standing split. Breathe here. One more breath, and then your right knee goes behind your left, give it a squat. Two more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squat. And then the right foot comes to the top to meet the left. As you inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, forward fold. And then we rise all the way to standing. Reach those hands up to the sky. Bring your palms together. And exhale through heart center. Beautiful. Coming into a balancing pose. If your mind is riddled with stress and anxiety, your body, your emotions are out of balance. So keep those in mind. Keep those thoughts in mind. So try and draw your awareness inward as you come into a balancing pose and off of your mat. Draw your awareness inward where you're feeling in life that you're a little off balance. So bring your hands to your hips. Find a point in front of you, a drishti. Focus on that point. It's like a few feet, inches in front of you. And then shift your weight to your left foot. Bend your right knee. Draw your right heel towards your booty. Take your right hand to the right foot. Lift your left hand forward. So you can kick your kick your foot into that right hand and see if you can start to hinge forward a little bit here, coming into a dancer's pose. Do whatever shows up for you. Be gentle and nourishing to your body. Don't be tough on yourself. Try to maintain your balance when life is causing stress. Give this a nice deep breath. And then very gently, come out of your dancer's pose, and we'll go to the other side. We have to keep our sides balanced. So hands on hips. Shift your weight to your right foot. Bend your left knee. Draw your left foot to your booty. Take your hand, clasp that foot, and reach your right hand forward. Find your drishti. Find that point in front of you that's not moving and start to bow into your dancer. So you want to kick into your hand as you reach the right hand forward. Again, gentle, kind, nourishing thoughts for yourself. Remember to care for you and love on you. And when you're ready, very slowly come out of your dancer. Pause for a moment. Get your breath. come into a wide stance. So you want to have your heels on the mat, toes towards the edge of the mat. As you inhale, reach through those fingertips. As you exhale, bring your hands to heart center, bend into your knees. We're coming into a malasana, a squat. If you want to keep your hands at heart center and use those elbows to draw the knees out, that's great. If you need a little extra help, keep the hands on the mat. Again, kindness, gentleness, compassion. Allow those words to flow through your brain, especially in times of anxiety and stress. So let's place your right hand on the mat, lift your left hand up to the sky, bring the gaze up. Another opportunity for gratitude. One more breath, switching sides. So take your palms back together, left hand down, right hand up. Throw in some gratitude. One more breath. Come back into your malasana and place your hands on the mat. Keep your right foot at the top of the mat. Walk your left foot back and drop your left knee down. So you can be on your hands or your forearms here. Coming into this lizard lunge, maybe even peel on the outer edge of your right foot, draw your knee out. Take the time here, breathe into this hip opener. Feel your body respond to your breath, your mind as well. Allow your mind to recognize the energy shift and breathe right into it. Our holidays can be stressful, but you can control your reaction to it. You're not suppressing your feelings. You are conscious of them. One more breath. And then lift back to your hands. If you're not there already, we're going to come into a pigeon pose. So heel toe your right foot towards the left wrist, and then allow your right knee to go down to the right wrist. Really important you flex your toes here to protect the knees. Maybe center yourself over that right leg. As you inhale, lift that beautiful heart. And as you exhale, let's bow forward, holding here again. Whatever form your body is taking, send your breath to fill the form, fill the space. Soften the muscles. Whatever form your mind is in right now, look at it from a conscious observer. Understand that those feelings of anxiety will not last, they will pass. Take the time to breathe, relax, and release them. Let's give this one more breath. And then very slowly come back to your hands. Tuck your left toes under, lift your left knee off the mat. Bring your right foot back to meet your left. You're in downward dog. So inhale, rise up on your toes, bend your hips towards your heels. We're gonna hop to the top, back to your squat. Come back into your malasana. Bring your palms to heart center if you can, or keep them on the mat. Use the elbows to draw those knees out. Take a moment to pause. Take a moment to breathe. And then place your hands on the mat. Keep your left foot forward. Walk your right foot back. Drop that knee down. Coming into your lizard lunge on your hands or your forearms. Maybe peel that left foot away. Left knee comes away. Again, breathe. Feel your muscles. Respond to your breath. Relaxing. They're softening and releasing. Same with your mind, same with your emotions. Remember, those stressful feelings are not going to stay. They will pass if you acknowledge them and breathe. One more breath. And then very slowly press to your hands to come into a pigeon pose by heel toeing your left foot towards your right wrist. Drop the left knee towards the left wrist. Use that right leg to center. As you inhale, open that beautiful heart. As you exhale, bow. Coming into your pigeon, flexing the toes to protect your knees. Yoga helps us to draw our awareness inward so we are present. When we are present, we are at peace. So don't forget to ask yourself, when you feel the energies maybe will have a tendency to shift, is this worth disturbing my peace for? And hopefully the answer is no. Give this one more breath, and then gently press back to your hands. Shift your weight to your left side. We're going to take your right leg, swing it all the way to the top of the mat, cross it over your left knee. Press your right hand behind you, reach your left hand forward. As you inhale, lengthen through the spine. As you exhale, turn to face the right side. Use your elbow to draw the knee in towards your torso. At the same time, see if you can press your hip down to the mat. Bring your gaze to the back. Breathing here, allow your breath to fill the form your body is holding. Visualize that. That also helps you to draw your awareness and your attention inward to the present moment. One more breath. Coming forward to stack into a fire log. So your right shin's going over the top of your left, flexing your toes. Again, protecting those knees. Shift your weight forward. Bring that weight so you can feel it go into that right hip. Give this an inhale. And again, we're bowing and reflecting. Draw your awareness inward. One more breath, one more opportunity to draw that awareness inward, and then rise up to switch sides. So the right knee is going to go in the center of the mat as you walk your left foot over it. Left hand behind your left hip, right hand reaches forward. As you inhale, lengthen through the spine. As you exhale, turn face to the left. Use the elbow, hook that knee, draw the knee into your torso, press the hip to the mat. Bring your gaze back. Sit up nice and tall. Belly buttons in, protecting the spine, protecting the lower back, and you're breathing. Give this one more breath, and then very slowly come back to center for fire log on the left. So left leg over right, left shin over right, flex those toes, shift the weight forward. So now you feel that weight in your left hip. Fingertips come forward. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, bow. Taking these opportunities to draw your awareness inward, feeling your body respond to the breath, knowing your mind can do the same. One more breath here. And then very slowly unwind from your fire log. Place your hands behind your hips. Shift your weight to your booty and extend your legs out in front of you. They can be bent or straight, whatever shows up for you. You can keep your hands there or straighten them out. Holding for a little boat pose. Another time, another chance for gratitude to fill that heart. Think of things in your life that bring you joy when there are moments of stress. Counterpose that negative emotion with not just one positive, how about 3? Give this a nice deep breath and draw your knees in. And then very slowly rock onto your back. Give yourself a little hug here. Allow that lower back to soften. Feel the breath respond. And then bring those heels to your mat. Place your hands alongside, just like we did when we started. Another bridge pose. Give this a nice deep breath. And on the exhale, lift the hips. Come onto the outer edge of your shoulders to open your heart. Clasp your hands together. Do you notice any difference? Has your body changed? Has your muscles responded to the changes since you started your practice? Staying here, or lift the right leg up and lower it down. Left leg up, lower it down. One more time. Right leg, lower. Left leg, lower. As you inhale, lift the hips a little more. As you exhale, drop them down to the mat. Take the right foot, cross the right ankle over the left knee. Draw the right knee away from you. Lift the left heel away from the mat. Create that figure four. Clasp whatever area you're able to reach. Maybe something you were able to not reach earlier, you can now. So as you inhale, draw the left knee in, press the right knee out. One more breath. Shifting sides. So lower down, uncross and recross the left ankle over the right knee. Draw that left knee away. Figure four. Thread through the figure four as that right heel comes off the mat. Finding whatever space shows up for you. As you inhale, draw right knee in, left knee away. Send your breath to the space your body is creating right now. Allow your breath to also soften your mind. Give this one more breath, and then very gently uncross. Extend your legs straight. Extend your arms out. It is time for Shavasana, and hopefully this practice helped you to calm, relax, maybe release some of that stress. So next time you feel the energy start to shift, relax and release, and enjoy your holiday season. If you have time to stay in your Shavasana, please do. Or join me by bringing your palms to your forehead. May you have peace in your thoughts, lowering to your lips. May you have peace in your words. Press your palms into your heart. May we all learn to filter our thoughts and our words through our heart. The light in me honors, recognizes, and cherishes the light that exists in each and every one of you beautiful yogis. Namaste.